Hi, well, I'm just about to go on JKTV to discuss Yaseen Malik and current events in Kashmir. I feel a little bit humbled by the fact that I'm going to be discussing Yaseen Malik. It's a bit like, who am I to be discussing Yaseen Malik? I've only been aware of the Kashmir issue for 8 months now and find myself in this situation. I'm not a politician by any stretch of the imagination. All I can offer to this is, the human approach and just my learning from the Kashmir issue. I always feel a little bit nervous. That's probably why I'm sit and share the message here to try and collect my thoughts. During lockdown times, I am home alone. So this saves talking to myself, although it feels like I am talking to myself. I shall be putting across my point, really. My biggest point is Kashmir has no voice at the moment, no voice. And Yaseen Malik is the voice for those that want independence. But regardless of your ideology, you cannot just go locking up your political opposition. You know, they've dragged him into prison for a case that is years old, and discussions on it have gone on, past that. It's in the past. 2008, he was standing in a political talk, allowed to discuss the solving of the Kashmir issue. By removing him from it, then they're just as good as showing their guilt, aren't they? Well, we know that already. They're silencing Kashmiris, they've locked down India, and now they've gone and put the Jammu and Kashmir Liberation Front leader into prison. Concerns for his health and safety, severe concerns. I mean, he's not a well man at the moment. He's not getting the legal representation that he's entitled to. So that, I'm sure, will be coming up in discussion. But again, there's elements for me of him like Nelson Mandela. And I can't believe that in 2020 we are having this situation, and the whole world, the international community, is turning away, and not many are stepping up to voice their concerns. And those that are just seem to be, hammering on closed doors. I really am mad about this, crazy about this. This is just not humanity today, really. We've had our current issues here with the member of the opposition who we really wanted on our side, on Kashmir's side, to be able to stand up against Boris Johnson. And even he is saying that Kashmir should be solved as a bilateral issue between India and Pakistan. And also he says they will always stand up for human rights. I'm not hearing him stand up for human rights. I'm not hearing him speak up. And how we can think India and Pakistan can solve this when India are not listening to anybody. India are abusing those human rights, and he expects them to solve that issue. So this is a complete and utter disgrace. We've got one poor man at the centre of all this, being held in a prison during COVID times with a very real threat to his life. And if there's anything any of us can do, or I can do, to highlight that and bring that to international attention, then we're going to do it. So, qualified to speak about Yaseen Malik or not, I will just be doing the best I can to speak up for somebody that is facing a severe injustice. And this needs to be known about, it needs to be challenged, he needs to be given proper legal representation, and the Kashmiris need a voice. Thank you.